My name is Lieutenant Colonel John Reed.
And what do you do for the Army?
I am a 66 Foxtrot certified registered nurse anesthetist.
And how long have you been in the Army?
I've been in the Army active duty since 2008. I served 6 years of active reserves before that. Before that was prior service Navy.
And how did the Army help you to become a nurse anesthetist?
Actually, they trained through the Army program. I was a critical care registered nurse in the reserve. I actually applied from the reserve to come to the Army anesthesia program. I started that in June of 2008. It's called SAGPAN, the United States Army Graduate Program in Anesthesia Nursing. And then it was through Northeastern. I went to phase 1 in Fort Sam Houston for 1 year. And then I came here for a year and a half to do my clinicals. The program is 3 years now. It's a doctorate, and it's a master's. I graduated from there in December of 2010.
Okay, and you've been a nurse anesthetist ever since 2010?
Yes.
Okay. So it is oftentimes an issue for many providers to practice at their full potential due to administrative or financial budget restraints. And it's also limiting for patient care due to patient limitations, healthcare insurance, etc. How does the Army allow you to provide maximum care for your patients, allow you to practice at full capacity or maximum capacity? And how does this experience make you more marketable?
Marketable, well, the nice thing was I've always told people that when they ask me if the Army paid for my anesthesia school, I have to correct them and say not only did they paid me to go to anesthesia school. So I was actually paid full-time as a captain. My job was to go to school. So for 2.5 years, I was basically a full-time student, and that was my job. When I got done, I went straight from here to Germany and practiced for 4.5 years. I got to travel in that sense. We traveled all over Europe at that time. But I got to do, I didn't have limitations as to my practice. It was, we took care of a lot of, at that time, what was coming back from Iraq. We had some trauma, we did some routine cases. I did a full spectrum of what I was allowed to do, but we are given some autonomy because we are trained to go forward in practice as independent providers. But when we're in garrison, we get to work as a team. So works both ways.
So how does your Army experience help you reach your retirement goals? Or what are your retirement goals?
Well, I took a unique path in that when I finished my my payback for anesthesia school, I was accepted and got the opportunity to go back to grad school. So the Army went and sent me back to do my PhD. So after serving in Germany, I went to Maryland at the Uniformed Services University of Health Sciences in Bethesda, and I did 4 years to get an actual PhD. When I graduated from there, I came down here to teach the program that I actually attended. As for how it's helping me with my retirement goals, it continues to provide me, I can either practice clinically, or I can move up in administrative type duties. Right now, my duties kind of do both. I have administrative duties, I also practice clinically. And I also have research duties. I collaborate with the research cell here and participate and have some oversight in the research that we do moving forward.
So you get to do a lot of things.
I do that.
And what do you love most about your job?
Specifically the anesthesia or just my job in general?
Both. Job as an Army soldier and as a nurse anesthetist.
I like serving in the Army, and I like having this opportunity to do that. I get to move around, I get to see different places, I have different opportunities. as I've said, they sent me to school twice. But as for what I love about my life in anesthesia, I like collaborating with my coworkers, learning different ways to do things. But I enjoy helping when I get better.
What does a typical day in your shoes look like?
If I'm working clinically, I can be very early in the morning and set up for whatever cases I have to be doing. We collaborate with the surgeons and OR team to find out what specifics we need to do to adjust our anesthetic to provide for what their needs are. We have many different ways that we can do anesthesia, but often we have to tailor based on what the surgeon or our team might need. So we'll get that plan set up. We also have to plan for the patient's individual needs. And then depending on the day, it can be a fast-paced morning and a slower pace of the day. Some days you run it all day. One of the nice things about what we do is every day can be different. One day we might be doing orthopedics, another day we might be doing GYN, another day we might be doing optometry, things like that, ophthalmology. We bounce around. It keeps you on your toes most of the time. When I'm not working clinically, I am bouncing around trying to either plan research, continue research, or handle day-to-day needs that come up.
What are some researches, programs, or opportunities that you have going right now?
One of the research things I'm doing with, I just became involved with the Anesthesia Research Interest Group, which is Tri-Service, and we are working on some ways that austere environments affect our anesthetics. So if we're carrying around our medications in bags that if they're going to hot weather or too cold weather, how does this affect how they want to work over time? We're also doing just training on how to optimize being ready for going into an environment. Maybe we don't do those kinds of surgeries every day, but we have to be ready. So we've set up training programs for both the anesthesia team as well as the OR and surgeons in practice before they go into the field.
Okay, and if you had the chance to do it all over again, what would you do if you would do anything differently, and why?
I don't know that I would do anything differently because I'm happy with where I ended up. So every time when I think back to the fact that I enlisted in January of 1991, that I would be over 30 years by now, and be very much retired. I remind myself that that's not something I wanted to do at the time, and I obviously wouldn't have ended up with the family that I have now, and the profession that I have. So I don't know that I would change anything. I've been in school for a very long time. I could decide what I wanted to be when I grew up. But I really have embraced the opportunities I've had because I've done civilian education and I've done military education. With civilian education, I was having to work the weekends to pay for my needs while I was in school. When I was working on my LPN, I was working as a CNA on the weekends just to try and get by. And when I was working on my RN, I was working as an LPN on the weekends. When I came on active duty and was able to just concentrate on school, even though it's a grueling program, it freed up what little bit of time I had to actually spend on it. The times I've been deployed or away from the family, those are tough times. But they're great opportunities. And when you do get that opportunity to go and serve, looking back on it was a great opportunity. And when they come up, I find that I'm wanting to do it again. I'm not wanting to leave the family again, obviously, but I do want to go out and help. And that's a great opportunity to do that. And I also like the fact that I've been blessed with the opportunities to go. I don't know that I would have been able to even go to Europe, much less spend 4 years traveling. To be deployed to areas that, yeah, I was away, but I did get to see other cultures and other things. And we did, and even though it is challenging to move, it gets you out of your comfort zone to actually see different places. I don't know if that answers your question.
It does. And my last question for you is, do you have any words of encouragement or any last words for those aspiring to fill your shoes someday?
Words of, I don't know about words of encouragement. Well, yeah, it is a great opportunity. Anytime I hear anybody mention an interest in doing anesthesia, I encourage them to look at this work because it is a great opportunity to not only be trained, but trained well. I'm not sure of the current ranking, but I know when I went through it was the number one program in the United States. And it routinely is in the top 5. I think it is the top 2. So you're well trained, you're well sought after graduating. Most of the people I know that have gotten out get jobs right away, and are jobs where they want to go. It's not just what's available. It's wherever they want to settle down. They're searching for somebody who's going to want to touch them. But if you choose to stay in, it's a great opportunity to grow. It's a great opportunity to work with great people and work with a great population. We serve a great mission. There are a lot of people I work with stay in simply because of the mission that we provide. It's really a great opportunity. I remember when I was a second lieutenant in the reserve, and I was talking to an active duty lieutenant colonel. I was trying to apply to the anesthesia program. He was one of the nurses. I said, "Okay, if you don't get in, come join us. This is a great life, even if you don't." So it's a lot of people see it even throughout the army as a great opportunity. But the anesthesia program it's a small community. Most of us know each other after we've been in for a while. And they're all a bunch of great people. Really enjoy working with all of them. I recommend it to anybody. If they tell me they're interested at all, I send them to the current director or recruiter to talk about how to get into it.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you. It's been a blessing. And I look forward to seeing you on the symposium on the 13th of April.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.